Yo guys, Big Rant here. Welcome to a video. We're going to be talking about maybe potentially sensitive stuff here. So if you want to tune out of this, just go ahead. But there's been a lot of stuff going on lately, and this is a cool winter event, by the way. But so we went to a movie theater at school, right? And there was a fight that happened in the theater. I didn't see it or anything, but pretty much two girls got mad at each other in a nutshell, and a fight happened. And this is a trip. We had really nice coach buses, and it was well paid for, and it was kind of ironic at the same time too. But it shouldn't really need to be explained by that. Um, but in general, guys, if there's like bullies or like any of that at your school, like just go ahead and try to get rid of them. Like just tell somebody about it or whatever. But it's just unfortunate that like this has to happen, and then probably we're gonna get less and less field trips because at our school there's been less and less field trips every year. And I understand it's cheaper to do it with less and less students, but at the same time you get more and more money as you get more students. So it kind of balances itself out. And plus, as you have more students, it's harder to manage that way. It's harder to organize as well. And I bet this theater doesn't want our students back. And I'm not a part of this group at all because, I'm usually pretty good. I've gotten nothing wrong on my record. You know, I haven't literally done like anything, but I've done a lot of helping actually. But um, I think the thing I'm trying to make here is so okay. So we watched this great movie, Hidden Figures. A lot of schools saw this as well, and it was a pretty good movie. And all of a sudden, I get out of theater, and there's a bunch of cop cars everywhere. We're like, my friends and I are like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? We started asking the teachers and stuff, and they didn't know either. But apparently, we were in a different theater because our school split across three theaters, and there was another school there too, and it makes our school look terribly bad. And apparently, earlier there was an ambulance that left, and there was more cop cars before we got to leave as well. So everybody knew about it, and it spreaded like wildfire on social media in a few minutes. That's what happens. You decided to be stupid at a school. There's a lot of kids that have done this. It'll spread like wildfire, and then there's a couple kids that do these things, and they think that they're cool. They brag about it, um, even though they get let off easy by the punishment system. Even though the school has like stated that you'll get expelled for doing certain things, if kids have gone beyond that or have done certain things multiple times, they still aren't expelled. I mean, that's probably just a way to like prevent anybody from doing anything. And there's cameras literally everywhere. But um, so basically, what happened was, uh, at least what I heard from the most true rumor, at least the most common one, and a lot of people spread fake rumors. I don't know why they do that. It's really annoying because you try to like, everybody's trying to like wonder what's going on. And all these people are telling different things, but in reality, a couple of them are probably true, or at least somewhat true. But somebody else was like holding up their feet. One of them, uh, they were like, "Oh, can you say like please in a nice way?" And another one got super triggered, which this girl has fought like multiple people. And even in 10th grade, I was in my Spanish class. And this was in 7th hour. And so somebody took this girl's phone. This is a completely different time because now it's 12th grade. But this girl took her phone, or not, the guy took her phone, and then she started yelling, "Give me back my phone" and stuff like that to this dude. And then this dude slipped it back in her backpack, and I'm kind of laughing at this because of what happened. And then and she started blaming another student, and it's causing like a big scene. And then the teacher doesn't really know what to do. And then and so the one of the students he strips down, and he's like, "I don't have your phone." And a couple people that I've had that happen in that class, they remember this happening. And he's like, "Give me back my phone" and stuff, or she's like, "Give me back my phone." And so she didn't know it was in her backpack afterwards. And so they're like, "Hey, search your backpack," and she found it in her backpack and looked like a complete idiot. And then she was sent outside. And then she yelled, "You stupid Mexican," to one of the kids. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, it's just proving that this person has pretty bad anger issues, and they've also started other fights with other students and possibly other schools too. I know one of them has caused troubles at other schools too. Like, a lot of these students have really bad backgrounds. I don't know how they got accepted in the first place. And a lot of these kids aren't exactly like, yeah, their backgrounds aren't the best. And so other things started to happen when I had a school lock-in, which basically you just get locked in for a night, you just have fun, you party, you do whatever. And it's high school students. It's kind of bound to happen, but somebody got extremely intoxicated, and I wasn't involved with this at all, but I heard afterwards, and everybody knows what happened because it started to spread, as usual, as expected, and um, so he started bragging about it that nothing was going to happen to him and stuff, and then a bunch of people told the teachers. I didn't, because I didn't find out until like afterwards, and then they got camera footage of it on top of that. So really, you're screwed either way. I don't know why this person was blaming other people. Too many snakes, but um, and so that happens, and then technically he committed 3 different crimes, 2 of which are felonies, which felonies are extremely serious. Luckily, the cops didn't get to see it, but whoa, that was like a tip over right there. But um, what am I trying to say? I'm trying to think of this as I go, because I don't have like a script ready. I'm just going as it is. So, and then he gets a 10-day suspension. And there's also been people that have been falsely accused of things by people with really high grades, and the victim gets expelled because the other person simply has better grades. And so the point is that a lot of people should have been expelled, and some shouldn't. I mean, yeah, it's not perfect, and they probably want to lessen it because of certain things like grades or whatever. But when stuff repeats and mistakes are like made to a point where they're extremely serious, I think it's a good idea to keep them around for much longer, especially, you know, when it doesn't really do any good. Sort of like a second chance thing, but a lot of people don't get second chances, and you do stupid things. I mean, yeah, maybe second chances, but I don't know. But whatever the issue is, let me know what you guys feel about it. Um, if that's right or not, I guess. I don't know. But the max you can suspend people is for 10 days, and then after that is just expulsion, where you're kicked out of every school for half a year. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, the point is, like, it's pretty unfair for the punishment system, I should say, and if you guys have school issues too, let me know in the comments. Maybe we can help each other out, or like, I've never had issues with the school. The school's awesome. I love it. But there's a lot of people that are just ruining it, especially for the whole school entirely. Because now, you know, the staff are under pressure and they don't want to really do more trips, and it costs so much money to do, and it just gets ruined like that. Not exactly ruined, but it's going to get ruined for the future, and just it kind of ruins it as a whole. It doesn't really ruin it specifically, but as a whole it does. But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kind of like a random video, I know. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it seems a little weak on my part because I just kind of like made it up on the. Oh, I didn't make it up. I just made it on the spot because I know exactly what happened, but you know, I don't have like a dedicated script towards it. And there's probably stuff I missed as I think about it. But that's pretty much it for the conclusion. I'll see you guys later. I died on this level a whole bunch. And hope you guys enjoyed that. Peace out. Subscribe, like this video, some comments. Make sure to click that bell icon. And make sure to check out the description down below for more cool stuff. People keep asking me what PC I use. Again, that's down in the description down below. They're like, oh my gosh, it's so expensive. That's what you get when you make a top-end machine. But yeah, you can build like a really nice computer for like 400, 500 bucks. You can't do that if you don't build it. I don't know why people make building such a big deal when it's pretty easy to do anyways. Anyways, see you guys later. That's all. Peace.